Okay, welcome to Math 10 A&W. We are here on page, let's see, page 19 of chapter 1.1. We are getting ready to do example 5. And before that, we are interrupted by this black bar here in our workbook. It says, new skills. Look, they write everything in this workbook to try to help you out, but people ignore this black bar. People ignore the vocabulary on the side. The thing is set up to try to help you succeed, right? So we got this new skill that we're going to be working with. It's called rate. So we've talked about ratio. Now we're talking about rate. A rate is a ratio, comparing two numbers measured in different units. So that's the deal here. Okay, before, if we were talking about hamburgers, how many hamburgers do I eat compared to how many hamburgers does Billy eat? And then the units are also, well, how many hamburgers in total? Like, it's all just hamburgers. But now what we've got is a rate, different units. So for example, we've got some examples here, $1.69 per 100 grams. Or that can be written as $1.69 over or per 100 grams for the cost of ham at the deli. So we've got money being compared to grams. This is no longer a situation where we're saying how much money that one person makes versus how much money the other person makes. The units have changed. It's money compared to weight. And they call that a rate. All right? 80 kilometers per hour. So we're comparing distance compared to time. How fast a car travels. We've got $38 compared to 4 hours, or $38 for 4 hours of work. Okay? So we're comparing dollars and we're comparing hours. That is the difference between a ratio and a rate. And rates are really important for most jobs out there, okay? Unless you just want to have a job where you don't think and you don't do anything other than what you're told, like a very basic low-level job, you're going to have a job, if it's a decent job, where you're probably dealing with some form of rates, okay? Here's an example. Example 5, the amount of fuel consumed by a vehicle when it's driven 100 kilometers is referred to as the rate of fuel consumption, okay? We're comparing distance in kilometers, and it's going to be in hours, because that's what we do here, kilometers per hour. Write a statement that indicates that a car uses 6.3 liters for gas every 100 clicks. All right? This is not hard. They're just saying write a rate. That's all they're asking for. So essentially, I'm going to write that. So it's using, and reading the sentence in order, it says 63 liters of gas for every, or we could put the word per, 100 kilometers, all right? So, 63 liters, 100 kilometers, and I'll just write that right now. So, 6.3, all right. 6.3 liters per 100 kilometers. That is a rate. If I want to, I can write it as a fraction, 6.3 liters per 100 kilometers. That's it, guys. It's all about reading and then just setting it up in the form of a rate. Not difficult. Thanks for watching and learning. And remember, Sandhu loves you.